It's polyester, is impregnated with a resin. Okay, so these slings that we're using right here, these what we've traditionally called nylon, it's a polyester weave, and it has a resin that's impregnated in it to allow those fibers to work with one another, to flex and bend and stretch together. Now we can wash that resin out, and it actually reduces the strength. So my guidance to you is, if you're one of those guys that likes beautiful, clean, spotless rigging all day long, you're pressure washing your straps, don't do it. These things should not be pressure washed. Not only does it force the grease out, which is a good thing, but it forces that resin out with it and actually reduces the overall strength of the strap, and it loses its UV protection. So that resin that's impregnated into these straps does a couple of things. It helps raise its capacity, helps gain strength, but it also provides limited UV protection. It's like sunscreen for your rigging. All right, so by pressure washing or washing that off, it reduces the strength and makes it more susceptible to this high intensity UV that you guys get out here in Florida. Right? So over time, that washes out, that wears out, and reduces the strength of the strap. So a dirty strap is not always a bad thing. Doesn't mean that we have to take the strap out of service. I know that BA has done testing on their straps. They have soaked them in transmission fluid. They soaked them in gear oil, grease, oil, gasoline. All right, and they have found that they're consistently strong. They only begin to get weak when we start pressure washing them and when they have obvious defects and damage.
So when you pressure washing, you hit the fiber pressure too.
Right. Hitting the fiber causing, it's actually impact damage.
I say one thing.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I meant to say this earlier about the straps. Please, I know it's habit. All you guys want to cut these tags off. Do not cut the tags off. They have to be on here to be DOT compliant. This tag is for this dog. This is for this piece of equipment.
They put you in federal prison if you take that. You'll be in prison with all of those guys that kept the tags off mattresses.
Right. No, but this tag is for this piece of equipment, okay?
Yeah,
correct. It has your working load limit. It has all of the specs. It tells everybody when you come into DOT inspections, it tells them that we are using certified product.
The biggest purpose of kind of dressing and storing the equipment on the bed, like the tails of the strap, if we leave the tail of our tie-down strap free, as it dances in the wind, those tails are going to fray out. And it's going to become complicated to get it back through the ratchet binder. So anytime you store that sling, whether it's after installed on the car or after you've staged it on the bed, just make sure that the tail of that strap is tucked in somewhere where you prevent it from flapping in the wind. It's just going to make it last longer and easier for you to thread back into that ratchet binder barrel.
So we use the 18-foot straps because we want to be able to do the oversized tires. We want to have plenty of strap to wrap around the barrel. So when you're securing it, it's secured to it. We want to have that extra. We don't want you working with this much because you're limited to what you can do. So when you're secure and you're done, make sure you do your due diligence and secure the slack.